Nathan. It's recovery month. It's day 30. Let's have another one. Have some of that. Told you the special effects budget would be blown on the last day. No, but you're glad you tuned in. Who the hell's this guy? My name is Nathan. I am a man in recovery from addiction. Throughout the course of September, I have been doing one of these per day for the first 27 days. Each one of those represented a year which I used substances in and or drank in. We took it all the way back up to 1991, all the way back up to 2017, and then we had these last 3 days, we did 2, and we've been doing facts about addiction, which I've been sort of cobbling together in my usual slapdash Harry fashion, until we get to now, which is the last day, day 30. Well done, Nath. Well done. So that's it. We will start off with, before we kick on proceedings, and what's he going to talk about today on the last day? God, tingling with anticipation, / we should get on with it, get it over and done with, so I can get on with the rest of my day. Right, what have we got? You'll probably find this will get more serious as we go along today. Apologies for that, but you know, I'm trying to make a point with this, believe it or not. The first fact I've got here, get your lug holes around this. 29, this is globally we're talking, 29 million people suffer with drug use disorders. 29 million, that was at the last count, is going up. Get your head around that. 12 million people on a global basis inject drugs. 14% of those are living with HIV. Now, if you want to squeeze that into figures, that's 1.6 million people. 6 million of those have hepatitis C. And roughly about 250,000 people, again, you know, different figures come from different people and agencies, 250,000 people die annually, reported to die annually of drug addiction issues, overdoses, etc. Getting to the old my eventual kryptonite, the one that brought me to my knees, of alcohol. 25 million, nearly half this country every year, die from the harmful use of alcohol. 4% of all deaths on the planet are related to alcohol. Pause and think about it for a second. And in part, that is why I did this. I feel, personally, I don't get passionate about, in the past I haven't got passionate about many things. I am passionate about this. I think this being, obviously I've got a personal thing, you know, personal interest in it, for the year I've had. I think it's being misrepresented, and I think it's being I think the whole thing's being dealt with incorrectly in many ways on many occasions. As I've said before, there are many people doing brilliant work, but the link between you know, mental health and addiction, which is clear to me, that drum's not being banged loud enough. I look back at me now, and there is not a sane man that did the things I did, and my approach to things in life in general, the way my brain's rigged up with reward mechanisms and the like, and my propensity to get obsessed with things or addicted to them, it could have been alcohol, could have been anything, is not rational. And I would challenge anyone on that front. Believe me, I'm a pacifist, but you know. So a little bit of a serious start there. You know, we have been joking and laughing along the way, have we not? And usually you would ask the age-old question, what have you been doing today, Nath? And you know, I respect that question. Don't get me wrong, I've been telling you every day, haven't I? You're not sick of it. You know what Saturdays involve. I know, you know, to me, it's about enjoying Saturday. I've had 2 weeks of when it's been really, it's been non-stop really, of having something to do every single day, and I want to enjoy. I woke up a little bit sensitive this morning. I had some really strange dreams, and that were actually quite upsetting. And you know, one of those ones where, oh, God Almighty, what was all that about? So it started off in a bit of a weird, surreal dreams and all sorts. It started off, but gradually as the day's gone on, I've picked up and up and up and up and up, into a much better mood. All things are temporary. All things are. This too shall pass. All things are feeling. Any feeling you feel will go. Eventually, trust me, it passes. And that's one thing I've learned on this particular journey. So the question is not what have you been doing today, no, really. It is what's it all been about. Well, when I first got involved in this, I didn't really. I sort of said yes on a bit of a whim, and I didn't really know what it was going to look like or what it was going to be. They just said, you know, can you do a video diary every day for a month? And I said yes, because that's kind of who I am now. And I just thought I just wanted to be personal, and I wanted to be honest, and you know, no holds barred really, without putting myself in jeopardy, of course. I just wanted to get out there and just say this is me, and this is how I feel, and this is what I've been through. You're not alone, mate. You know, and that was you know, that was what I wanted it to look like. Remember Captain Oaks going, "What? It's gonna be you sitting in a chair talking." God, Bennett, are you sure? Looking at me, his eyes, disbelief. Said, yeah, that's what I wanted to be. I don't be running around, you know, and filming different people, and I just wouldn't know what to do with it. It's just me, this chair, this camera, my gob. And that's the only one I know how to deal with it. And I've actually been looking back on. I don't watch these back, but I've been looking at painful snippets of these. God, do I really look like that? And I don't know about you, I can see like a change in how I've been behaving as I go along with this constant change and this metamorphosis. And as I've been going through this, you know, you've got nothing to compare it against, I've said before, but I'm a very different man. And you know, I did. Oh God, it sounds cheeseball, but I did want to help people. I did want to try and help people, and to say those in active addiction, it's a real hard one, because I know that no matter what I say, or what eloquent combination of words I put together, or what argument I put up, that ultimately I can't unpick the lock to that illness for you. There is no way, because I suffer with that illness, and I know that it is the best salesperson in the world, and it had me pinned. It had me pinned for so long. I convinced myself of all sorts, and no matter what comes out my mouth, I know it's 10 steps ahead of me, and it will think, you know, all sorts. He's probably not even an addict. I don't know what he's going on about. He's useless. Switch it off. You might not even be on by now, but if you are, I know that there's nothing I can say. I'll do it tomorrow. It's not in me. I'm different. I can drop it when I like. I've got to do it. Life will be born. All the infinite combinations, and above that one, right now probably, I knew he was going to say all that. He's brilliant. It's brilliant. I can't outdo it. There's nothing special about me. The only way I got out of it was there was a slight dip in a moment where the voice didn't go away, it was always there, and I just screamed as loud as I could, help. And luckily I screamed it loud enough that some of the control was taken away from me, just in time, because the voice would ultimately come back. But at that point, with the voice talking to me, I was being washed along. Some of the control had been taken away, and I was just being washed along now towards an element where I could get help. So even though it was talking, I had other voices talking at me, and I was just trapped in the middle and getting dragged along into a safe place. I'd not, you know, it's not hero time. I didn't do anything magical or special, or you know, or come up with some magnificent plan. It was out of my hands. I couldn't do it on my own. It was impossible. I just screamed loud at the right time, and then, as I say, I let go. It's not about, I'm really going to recover, I'm really going to stop it. It won't, you can't. It's like chasing a fugitive with a drum. It will not work. You've just got to accept you can't do it on your own. And if the moment is now, stop listening to me and pick up the phone and go, I really need help with the time. By the time the voice comes back, maybe someone will, you know, will grab you and help you out. I certainly hope they do. And the reason I say that is because all the stuff I've been saying, you know, I didn't realise when I shouted what the rest of it, I thought that was it. As I said before, my life's over, man. It's going to be crap from here on in. Sober and crap. That's what it's going to be like. I couldn't have been more wrong if I tried. I couldn't have been more wrong if I tried, because I've discovered what it is to be human again, and in the most incredible way. The whole of the universe has opened up to me, and you know, I've given up caring if I sound pretentious or not. I can see the universe open up in front of me in everything I see, every feeling again. It's like I'm totally living the human experience in the most pure way, and I've been dead to it for so long. I'm awake. I've woken up to everything, absolutely everything, and I'm gobsmacked by how beautiful life is, and it is not rubbish. And you don't need to change your perception of reality. You don't need to change how you see life. You don't need to change it. You're on the biggest trip of all time when you do this. If you could buy this, it would be the most expensive drug in the world. I've said that's the irony, and that sounds like a load of old crap. And no doubt, there's you know, your addiction will be saying that's nonsense. He's talking rubbish. He sounds like an American salesperson. Well, that's how clever it is. I was dead to the world. I had no idea. I thought, and it doesn't matter where you go or what country you go to, or see Machu Picchu, Las Vegas, skydive, you know, travel around the world 78 times. I mean, they're all great things to do, don't get me wrong. But of course, one place is much the same as another, because it's you never change. This is the kingdom of heaven is within. When you change, life opens up. Your perception of reality is everything, and if you're skewed, you don't need to change it. What colours, what feelings, what emotions are going to be better? What is better? There is no better. It can't get any better. We're these tiny creatures on a rock that's spinning round a sun on the edge of some unknown universe. Do you want it to get any more surreal than that? Come on. I'm awake to all of this, and it feels fantastic. If you're not there, shout. Just shout and you know, give it a go, because I'm promising you, I've sat on this very sofa in this very chair, and I didn't know what to do. As I've said before, I really didn't know what to do. I had no idea. I was trapped. It had me, and it was, you know, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll quit. I'll do umpteen million different things and plans I had, and it was all it. Talking to me, it was all it. I look back now, and it was all it. This is me. And I didn't win. I just fell into the right place at the right time. And you know, it's been such a bizarre year. It's been so surreal. But I can't get my head around it. I can't get my head around it really. This enormous ball of energy that's awakened in me. You know, I'm lucky in the fact that I've got the most glorious human being I've ever encountered that supported me by way of mother half, and I'm genuinely enjoy opening my eyes, because when I open my eyes, I don't have to shake. I don't have to walk into the toilet and vomit and God knows do what else. I don't have to worry about my other half laying on my chest early in the morning because I'm shaking too much, and I don't want her to know about it, and I don't want her to worry, and I don't, you know, I can pick up my child again now and hold her. I couldn't even lift her off the ground. I'm telling you, I promise you, I would not lie. it is worth fighting for. It's worth doing. I'm not going to cast myself out across the airwaves, you know, saying all this if it wasn't worth it. If I didn't think that it's you I'm talking to, you. Drop all your guilt. Drop all your baggage. Drop it. It will not serve you. It will not serve you. Chuck it away. You've got to move forward in a positive way. The friends I've got now, surround yourself with positivity. That's the only way, because this is what the addict will always get you. Surround yourself with positivity. The friends I've got now, my family are engaging with me now. I can enjoy just a walk in the countryside, and it'd be a beautiful thing. Previously, I could have circumnavigated the globe 3 times and not enjoyed it unless I'd have had a drink or a drunk. It's madness. It's absolute madness to think you have to change any of this. It doesn't need to be changed. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect in every single way. That is my plea to you on this last day. It's a funny old life that has ended up with me sitting here talking to you. Ultimately, I would not have it any other way, because, as I've said before, for all my readings of Eastern mysticism, it's the yin and the yang, isn't it? One cannot exist without the other. I would not be here unless that had happened. So every life has its own journey, and you too will have your journey. And if our paths ever cross, then please do come up and have a chat with me, whoever you are. One of the 6 people watching it, but whoever you are, if you do stumble across it and you do happen to recognise me, do come and say hello. So that was it. It's strange. This is part of, it's part of what I do now this month. You'll be thinking, I wonder what Nathan's up to tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you. You're not going to find out. But let's end on a lighter note. What do you think? As if it could be any lighter, man. It can't be the life. I just told you life's brilliant and worth fighting for. What do you think I've got for dinner tonight? Damn right on the last day. Pizza with matzo balls. And I shall be having one of my famous baths with possibly a potentially lethal concoction of aromas and scents. And I might even go out and see if I can hand whittle a Krishna's flute. I'm not going to bang on too much on the last day, because I have said all that I want to say. Ultimately, you know me. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, and peace and love. Always peace and love. That's pretty much me. I was going to do a little bit of music before we ended. Listen to a song together, a song that's important to me, if this works, because I'm not very good at technology, and I played it with a separate device into the thing. You could probably ways on the internet you could dump this over. I literally know me. Still vinyl. I'm not playing it on vinyl. I've managed to find it somewhere else. So we'll have a little play of that, and I shall let you be. Good luck, wherever you are, and whatever you do. And I've got a little bit of good news for you. A little bit of good news. Yes, I will be doing updates every now and again, once or twice a month. So you have to get rid of him. No, you haven't. Okay, we'll stay in touch. We'll stay in touch, and I'll let you know how I'm getting on. And in the spirit of friendship now that we know each other. I did say I had a nickname as well, didn't I? And I do have a nickname. I've had it for a very, very long time. I'm the Doctor. There you go.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Tongue got you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this task. and then